Salutations. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for coming. This is a fun experiment that we're doing today of sharing non-player character and archive performance of it inside of Spatial. It is typically a show built for web VR. Thought I'd unpack what we're doing here, who I am, what you're about to see, how you're about to see it. I'm Brendan Bradley. I'm an actor and scrappy storyteller. I am currently in Los Angeles, where I will be screen sharing as well as answering questions and basically providing a commentary slash AMA about this live virtual reality musical. Who you're about to see on screen, me, Brendan Bradley. I'm the live performer that you will see in the quote unquote on stage area. I'm joined on stage with Maurice Soke Jr., who co wrote all the music with me and plays three instruments live as well as live looping on stage. The experience is being hosted within a cloud-based multi-user experience in web virtual reality. Michael Moran is the technical director, and he is live cueing the show like a traditional play, and occasionally having to script live programmatic changes to take into account something that the audience does, if the platform breaks, if something's glitching with the Wi-Fi, if something doesn't link correctly. So there's three different live elements happening simultaneously from a performative show level. We then have Ahmad Maksud, who's a 3D generalist who has optimized a bunch of different assets, characters, environments, all to be standardized for our run of show and to basically all be under 25 megabytes to work with the mobile devices as well as the web VR. And then we are being hosted by MX Movies and Bar, which the general manager, Matt, allowed us to basically cross the street from the convention center in downtown St. Louis to take over and present a show to a live audience. So you will also see a seated audience in the movie theater, think a traditional cinema house. And then I'm joined on stage by four audience participants who have no priming of what's about to happen. They have likely, some of them have not been in VR before at all. Some are VR natives. And they are going to fully improvise their components of the show as if they are video gamers playing a game. Non-player character was developed out of Onboard XR, which is a web-based incubator and showcase for short virtual reality performances for any performing artist or technologist in the world to stand up their first work. So now what you're about to see is a live virtual reality musical theater production that is being performed in cloud-based VR in headset while also being projected, basically using the Chrome web browser onto the venue's projector as a kind of cinematic third-person game view. And then there are four video cameras inside the venue live streaming this performance out to a platform like Tube or Twitch, where we have a secondary audience watching. I've personally performed live virtual reality in this way on three different continents, everywhere from an Omni IMAX theater to a black box traditional playhouse to an art gallery to festival booths and conference rooms, and then, of course, in headset in my own festivals and audiences around the world. So how we are bringing this to you today specifically, I will not be performing the live show in virtual reality. We are doing what's called a watch party, where we're going to share the video archive of the show into this space, which is Cyberia inside of Spatial, as part of the Edinburgh Free Fringe. So we are basically watching a look back of a live theater performance inside of virtual reality to be able to stop, pause, talk, answer any questions at any. So please consider me available to you. I will just kind of ramble on about what I'm seeing on the screen to give you context into what's happening behind the scenes for each of the key departments. But please feel free to ask questions if you need me to pause for a moment and talk about something very specific on screen, or we can just kind of talk over it like a director's commentary. So thank you for my little rant to just kind of set the stage, set the tone, and we will now go into a movie theater in St. Louis and watch a seated and on-stage audience join the production of non-player character musical. So here we are, a traditional movie theater house, not really intended for live performance, but if you've ever been to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, you can kind of see this similar setup of live actors and audience participation in front of the projected screen to be able to take advantage of any existing venue to bring alternative programming. We spent about 2 years trying to explain this show to people, especially to bring it to venues. And so we worked to create this kind of intro title sequence during our overture to explain to the audience what they're about to see and introduce all the different mechanics and methods so that they know what to look out for. So I'm right off the bat telling them these are live characters and effects happening in real time, but that they're optimized for low quality mobile devices, so they will look a little low poly. Me getting myself set up after I've onboarded the audiences. Now I'm introducing, this is me. I'm going to be coming on stage in front of them. I'm joined on stage by these audience participants who are wearing their own VR headsets to puppet their own avatars. Then introducing Risoke Jr., who will be playing the music live as well as live looping to be able to bring all of the different instrumentation and sound effects to life on stage. It's like a one-man orchestra pit. We now let the audience in that Michael Moran is behind them in the booth as our technical engineer, and it will be live queuing the show like a stage manager, but also live programmatics. You see our audience members are starting to actually see each other and realize they can wave to each other and get to know each other. I'm now introducing that Ahmad Maqsood optimized all the scenery, so this could be rendered out differently, like a traditional video game. There's what is done at a cinematic pre-rendered level, and then there's what is actually being rendered in real time, and that I'm kind of priming them that the graphics are going to be lower bandwidth quality to be able to work in real time over a traditional Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi. Now, this QR code allows any of our audiences, both on the live stream or in the movie theater, to be able to access a playbill program so they can learn more information about the show, and they will be able to spawn objects or vote on key decisions throughout the show. So as you watch the audience throughout the show, you will see that they are interacting on their phones and able to actually affect some outcomes and changes inside the world, which is how we allow the seated spectators to be fully participatory in the experience. So now we are going to start at our top of show. We're going to load basically a start menu for a video game world. And away we go. Now, when we start the show, I'm actually in complete blackness. I cannot see anything because my avatar is so large that everyone else is invisible to me. So I actually don't know where I'm looking or even if I've properly spawned in. I trust
hello there.
stage manager
Make some
to
noise,
tell me
St. Louis.
what's happening.
Welcome to my game. Of course, I'm the hero of this story, and it's your job to navigate me through the levels, kill the monster, and let me take all the glory. In the meantime, wait, are you still stuck on the menu screen? You have to start if you want to do literally anything. Just reach out with your controller and use the palm button to click or grab objects. What a noob.
So throughout this opening number, we're going to
cheap seats?
actually
Who comes to an interactive show and chooses the spectator ticket?
seated spectator
Anyway,
audience
we're counting on your
and
participation, so
the
take out those phones and
NVR.
use the QR code because you can control the
So we've
adventure.
introduced them to some basic mechanics. We're going to slowly teach them controls.
All you have to
teaching them
do
the whole gimmick of the
is
world that we're in a video game. And now we're teaching them
It's a
that
musical.
it's a musical.
Now we're all going to die, no matter what we try. It's how
And now
the
this
game
is
was
a basically
designed.
animated avatar that can move both the
We're all
audience
going
and
to
the
die
camera
obsessed
through the
with
3D
keeping
world
score.
like they're on a bit of a
Don't
roller
ask
coaster.
what we're playing for. 525,600 hours. An easy
And
escape.
throughout there will
Don't
be
have to
parodies
feel
of many musical theater,
all the
theater
problems
lyrics
aren't
as a
even
call
real.
out to the musical theater
Give
fans
you
and let them
credits
kind
instead of a
of tone
skill.
set where we are.
But it's all futile. We're all gonna die! So follow the rules. Quest on the side. Most of the time we're only running too hard. I don't as much as give me one of your lives, and we're all going to die. Take that and that and that. Oh, I kill me. Well, I guess it's time for a tutorial that nobody asked for. There'll be a
So now
series
we
of
come
interactive
first to
puzzles
direct to
throughout
our
the game.
seated
So let's get
audience
to
to let
know
them know
each
they're
other so we
truly
can
part
work
of the show.
together.
They're going to be
Look at your
helping
hands,
and
everyone. That's the
collaborating
color that you are.
with
Good
our
job. Following
on-stage
instructions already.
participants.
Yellow, what's your name there? All right, I'm going to welcome Ian to the game. I'm going to say, hi, Ian, and you say, you are going to die. Are you ready? Hi, Ian! You are going to die. Fantastic. It's going to be a good show, I can tell you. All right.
So we're building
Blue,
this
what's your
relationship
name?
between the seated spectators
Hi, Caleb.
and the
You are
on-stage
cool.
participants. And I'm really
Pretty
letting
good,
them
pretty
know
good.
that
We're
I can
counting
lift up my
on your
headset and actually
participation.
look them in the eye
Otherwise,
and
we
check
will
in
never
on them,
kill the
and
smoke
actually
monster.
then jump
A
back into the world
swirling
by
void of
dropping the
nothingness
visor
that
over my
represents the
face.
most
So I'm gonna be
dangerous thing
jumping
we could
in
put
and out at
in
any
virtual
time.
reality.
And this tension is what's required through the show.
All right.
As this
How about you,
invitation
Green? What's your
and
name?
engagement.
Hi, James. You are going to die. Oh, I'm proud of us. Mostly me. Have you played the game before, James? Never. Never! Well, I'm glad we're having a tutorial. Use your right joystick to turn and look around, or you can just turn your face, you know, like a person. Don't worry. Everybody's first time's a little rocky. Get it?
So much of the show is
Yeah, tough
purposely
crowd.
designed
All
to
right,
be
well, I'm sure
someone's
you'll figure it out.
potential
Me,
first time
awesome,
in VR and
smoke
really
monster
walk them
bad.
through
Hi
how the
there.
immersion works.
This is just a
We're now introducing the NPC character. I'm playing this
non-player
kind of
character.
blustery
Alright,
hero
follow me
that's
everywhere.
kind of a jerk to
You
everybody
do like
and
10
winding
things.
everybody up.
Hi there.
Kinda
Yeah, hi,
over-explaining
buddy. We
everything,
see you.
talking
What's
down.
going on?
And
I
then we're
want to help
meeting
the
our
hero.
NPC
Well, I'm
character
in
that's
the middle
just
of
a
the
bot
tutorial, but
inside
you
the
could
world.
help me in a
And we're
second.
immediately
Yes,
seeing
the
the
NPC
meta-ness
wants
of
to
me
help the hero.
truly
Yeah, we've been
puppeting
over this.
like
All
a
right, buddy.
ventriloquist,
Anything else you want to say to the people?
an avatar with another
Hi there.
avatar.
Okay.
So they're really
We've gone
learning.
over your
I'm going to be
circuit
playing
and
all
tree.
these
Great.
characters.
Red, what's
I
your
am
name?
in real-time puppeting.
All right, sing it with me. Hi, Sarah. You are going to die. Do you hear all those people out there, Sarah? They can help you vote on key decisions and spawn objects throughout the game. Let's start off by asking them for a rock. Can she have a rock? Use your
So now
phone
on their
app and
phones,
hit the red rock to give the red character a
They're
rock.
going to be able
You can
to
also
help
give our
the
other
red
friends some
character a
rocks.
rock or give the
We
others
have
a
a-
rock.
Good job. Well
And
done.
right now,
Now
that's the
you'll
option
reach
they have on their
inside
screen.
the rock.
And
It'll turn
obviously they're
blue,
going
and use the
crazy
palm
with
button.
the ability to
Grab
give
it,
rocks.
and then you
Now we're
reach
going to
back.
teach them how to throw rocks.
Give it
so
a
they can
chuck.
help me with the
Yellow,
game
you're
mechanics of
stretching
fighting off
and
the
growing the rock, which is
particular
kind of an
fictional video
advanced
game.
move. It's kind of a both hands thing. Yeah, maybe stick with one hand. Get a little ahead of yourself. Well, you are just ahead, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, nice, nice. Whoa, whoa, blue. Are we just
And
throwing it at
naturally,
me?
what I'll find in a sample
about?
for audience members is
All right,
that
let's
there's typically someone who
maybe try
very
something else
much
for target
did not
practice.
realize how
Hi
much they
there.
were going to
Yeah,
be
let's
center
hit the
stage
NPC.
and shuts down
Reach
a little
back,
bit, but
give
they
it a
are
throw.
very well meaning, and so they're always my
Take out your
best ally
aggression.
to kind of go
Da, da,
to
da,
and
da, da.
encourage
Hit the
them.
MP. Oh,
There's always
red
someone that's
square in
very
the
advanced,
chest.
trying to
Fantastic.
break the world.
All right.
And then there's
Yellow's
someone
got more of a
who's
spike
total jerk.
maneuver.
And
Oh, a
all of
nice
that allows
lofty blue.
different energies,
Fantastic.
player
Green.
styles,
All right.
and different senses
You
of
seem
humor
ready to help
that I
me
can
battle the
really
smoke
play
monster. So
into
keep your
as
eyes
parts of
and
the
ears
improvised comedy
open.
throughout
All right.
the show.
You see something? Say something. You out there as well. If you see something, let us know. Throw back and fire. Does anyone see anything? Behind me? Oh my God! It's right there.
Classical
Throw.
children's theater.
Where are your rocks?
They see the monster.
Why
before
do you
we
not have rocks at the
I'm
one
relying on
moment
them
when
to
you
help
need
us
you
fight a
have
monster,
rocks?
but very much should be
Okay.
an easy task to
Great.
do.
We need something made of
We all have
rocks.
to collaboratively
Does
do
anyone
it
have
together.
anything
We're
made of
going to fail
rocks?
terribly
Hi
at
there.
this.
Not now. Anything made of rocks? Me? Oh, great. Yes. All right. NPC, help me out. Hi there. All right. Follow this. I'm helping. Hi there. See? It's fine. And now you know you can control the adventure.
So now this is the conclusion of the tutorial section. Through
Leave
the
the world
opening song.
behind.
We're back on the
and
roller coaster
surrender.
ride. And yet again, I'm going to need to close my eyes as a
Now
performer.
we're all
Because
going to
I leave
die.
my eyes open during
I'm
this
fighting
moment.
off
I will
the
fall
bad
over
guy,
because I am
and we're
being
singing
manipulated through
along.
space in a very weird way. That looks great on
Typical
camera.
cutscene song.
It's not a great
conquering
experience to
a new
live through as a
domain.
person.
but it all
But
feels
that's
the
part of this
same.
modality of knowing
It's
when I'm there to be an
derivative.
avatar and when I'm there to be a
Everything
performer.
sucks and then we all die. Get off the
Prepared
sideline, the
Nintendo
ball's
theme
in your
song
court.
as a callback to
When
the
did play
original
become a
theater
spectator sport?
pun.
I'm
So
blaming
we're
all
kind of
of
letting
you.
the
You're
audience know
coming
we're
up
going to be making
short.
fun of video games and we're going to be making fun of music.
God.
You're going to see these
We're told
tropes
our
again and
purpose
again
is
and again.
controlling a zone in a hellscape that we can't win alone. Finally, a musical that uses your phone, and I'm going to die.
Our hero character has died. Now I'm physically going to move across stage so that they can tell that I'm now going to become or transform into another character. And if you like French theater, imagine I've now put on a scarf or a hat to show the audience that I'm now going to become a different character.
Hello.
And this is probably the most uncomfortable part of the show because I have to
there.
sit there and wait for them to respond to me. I'm not
Where's
going to
the hero?
continue with the dialogue tree of this character until the seated audience starts reacting to me. And this is how I
We're
really
all
let them
going
know
to
that
die?
the show is not going to move forward
We're
without
pretty
their
sure.
participation.
Like
And
on a
whatever their
100%
participation
certainty,
is,
or
I'm going to respond.
there's some room for variability. 1 out of 1 so far. Oh, that means I'm gonna die? Probably. You seem very certain about this. What does that mean when we die? Well, that's why I asked. Well, do you have any thoughts? Blue, green.
So what's
You
so important in this
endangered
moment
girl.
early in the show is
cryptic
that
message, I
I'm, as a
know.
performer, giving away
No one has any
all of my
thoughts?
power to the audience.
I don't either.
I'm putting the show
I
entirely
just don't
in
know
their
that I'm
hands so that they
designed
know that this is going to be
handle
fun.
something like that.
And then once I feel that they've trusted that power, I immediately take it back with a big energy pop song. And this begins the handoff back and forth for the whole show that we're going to be doing. And in this particular performance, you can hear that the audio is mixed under, such is the nature of live theater. So if you want to listen to the song another time, it's on Spotify, it's on YouTube, it's all over the places. So I've already got some audience members dancing with me up there on stage, getting into it. Now we're going to pull the audience members into a waveform in the center of my palm. And I'm going to lift the audience out of their third-person perspective and actually walk them into the game world, officially making them now part of the story and part of the experience.
Someone reprogram me.
You did it. That must have done something. You're free to move around using the left joystick. Good job, green. And
So now
blue
they
and
have
red.
full
There you
agency and
go.
authority. It's an open world
Perfect.
concept.
Oh, yellow is off to the races.
And they can
Bye.
do whatever they like
Okay.
yellow running away
Nice
entirely.
knowing you. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, friends, what do we do? What do you think, red and green? What do we do with this?
So
Put it in
all
where?
of the objects on the ground are interactable.
holes?
So they'll be able to pick things up. They can throw things. They can move things.
Well, that seems suspiciously obvious. You mean like this?
And we
Like
now
kind
have
of
our
like
first puzzle
hold
that
it
we're
up?
going to put this hero.
Where the hell is everybody?
together.
That's what I'm saying. They just ran off. God, you. What are all these gathering things?
So the rules of the game have been made.
You found a
obvious,
banana?
and the reaction and
And
the
a
player style
mushroom.
is what
Are
is
you
variable,
hungry?
and this is what is going to be the show.
Oh, they're right over there, actually. But you chose to participate instead of eat. Worthwhile so far. So far. You might regret it later. All right. What about
So
what's
these were
that?
all
blue?
audience members that came to be seated spectators and got picked randomly to come up on stage.
Any thoughts?
So that guy had food that was going to be delivered during the movie to eat.
Build the armor
and now
back.
they're sitting
Okay,
on his
rock by
empty
rock.
seat while he's up on stage.
I don't think that's where that goes. We seem to be very bad at puzzles. Okay.
So Maurice is able
Good.
to underscore
Who am I talking to?
based off of what is happening in the room and what is happening live.
Well, there's a
So
lot
now
of
we have
you.
the music informing
Sorry, do you want
the
one-on-one attention?
improvisation in the same way that I am.
Hello, Green. How are you? I'm gonna just stick with you the whole time, okay? Well, you wanted this kind of intimacy that only VR can bring you. So now here we are. Wow, you're completing this puzzle while I'm being a jerk. This is great.
So the audience is always going to be smarter than the NPC, but because they know that I'm playing this childlike character, they also know they're in good hands, that I'm always in control
Yellow's
of
right
the
here.
show. So it's this balance of giving
Where
and
did the
taking
star
power
go? Well, the
together
mushroom's floating.
in
Oh,
this
there it is.
co-created
Okay.
experience
All right, Green, you hold on
happening
to the star.
across
We're still
a variety
missing
of different modalities.
some skirt pieces. Oh, here's one.
So we're putting this hero together slowly
Quickly,
as
yeah.
a group,
It's not that kind of show.
and everyone is now naturally learning how the controls work. The audience is learning how to spawn things. And
Yeah,
build
it's a
on
banana.
things.
There's a
We're
heart,
learning
a
how to
star.
build
You've played
this
games
together.
before, right? You've seen some of these objects?
Now, there's a bunch of randomized game objects that we recognize from normal.
I'm not
So
sure.
A banana, a star.
Bring the banana.
a
Okay.
mushroom. And as they find
Is there anything else?
these,
I don't think it goes as part of the skirt.
I get to challenge and ask them. What
Do you think the banana's crucial? Okay. What about as the horn? The banana could be a horn, I guess. In its mouth, like a pipe. Okay. Or like a banana. That's fair. That's fair. That's on me. Fine. Yellow, what's going on over there? You're looking for other pieces. Okay, thanks for doing that. Which rock? That one. That's a very specific person in the audience. Between the armor and the star. This heart? Yeah.
So this is where it becomes like a let's play. We're just playing a game.
So we're missing
together,
the skirt piece and the
making
horn
fun of each
piece.
other.
According to
And what they don't know is that
and then I guess any other
there's
accoutrements
missing
that people have decided to add, like the
one of
banana
the
and the
pieces we will never
star.
find, we can't find. And so we will ultimately need to vote on
You
which
still got it, Green. I want you to
more
keep it
normal
safe.
game pieces we're going to use to
Excellent.
complete the hero. So that's where we're
All right,
moving
friends,
towards,
maybe you've wandered
and I'm feeling that out
too far.
through improvisation.
Could that be possible?
Because I want them to get lost in this a little
Yeah, come
bit
back
and
this way.
feel like we're losing track of time.
How far?
we're
You
just
can
playing,
wander
we're
until the
bonding.
pixels break.
But I also don't want the show to sit here forever.
Let's try.
It's a
Perfect.
game of pacing, and it's very hard.
Yeah,
to
just
enhance
abandon
it.
me in this lovely ceremony where we had almost completed the puzzle to restore the person that I had to watch die. But you know, you do you. Bye. Love you, mean it. Oh, we've got most of the pieces, folks. We're just missing this horn, and for the sake of time and everybody's lovely attention spans, let's all maybe choose an object here. Like we've got this banana from Green. Here, Yellow, you can have
So
the star.
we've had a good amount of fun in games. I've kind
And
of felt
I'll
that
get
out.
this mushroom
I
to
felt
red.
that it's time to move on.
And great,
Now
Blue's
I'm
got the
able to
heart.
start
Okay, so
guiding
based
us
off of these
subtly
objects with
towards
these
the next
participants,
big decision we're
let's
going to
maybe
have to make
vote
as an
on
audience.
which one we want to use to complete the puzzle. Green has always had the banana and been very clear about it. Very possessive of the banana.
So now you see these colors coming on.
All right, I'm seeing a lot of
screen.
colors.
These are just sprites in the world. And these sprites are spawned by each
There's
of
a
the
lot of
audience
green. We
members
are
on their
leaning
phone
heavily banana here.
hitting the corresponding button.
This mace
So they're
is
able
maybe
to vote
inevitable.
on
Okay.
the color
Green here.
of the avatar
Right,
of
can I take the
that's
banana?
holding the object they want to use.
I'm
as
right
the
in front of you, like always. Excellent. Okay, I guess we'll go with.
So we've now had the whole
banana.
room and the virtual audience
Do you think-
vote on this key decision
Should
together.
I say something?
And now it's
maybe
time
sing
for some
something?
spectacle, some music.
Okay.
We regain the control and really reset us.
I'll go
This is
first.
how we've made this choice to use the banana.
Picking up the pieces of a life they left behind. It's never been so quiet across the corners of my mind. Would they have played it safer? Would they take a different quest?
if they knew they had just one life left. Now we're left with questions. Is this part of the design? And although the score increases, the clock's always in decline. Can we let go of control, accept all of our mess, if we knew we had just one life left?
So I'm going to put the banana as the horn.
Can I become more than a
Sequence
companion on the
to get
side?
rid of
If everyone around me might be running out of time, cause the world keeps spinning round and round, can we just give it a rest? If we knew we
Okay, so
had
this
just
is
one life left.
a crude waypoint on the tip of my nose, so that at any time they can just cut to basically a close-up camera of my avatar.
Can I control the adventure? Would we give up being great and rather try to be our best? If we knew we had just one life. Oh no. The banana didn't work.
Okay, so we had this
And now-
massive animation sequence that
It's
seemed very
gone.
pretty, seemed very purposeful.
Where did
seemed
the
like
hero
we
go,
succeeded
Red?
at something, but the hero's just gone up into a dark sky.
Yeah, it is
and
horrible.
Now everything's just black, and clearly something was missing.
Now the
and
hero- the
whatever
hero's not the
object they left
banana.
behind
The banana is the
In
banana.
this case, just
It
dropped
all
to the
has to
ground
make-
sadly.
you're-
It's just sitting there.
You know, there's so
So
many
now my
banana
character's very
jokes,
upset
and
that
I wasn't ready to say
we
goodbye to
didn't
the
actually
hero. I wasn't ready.
make the hero come
If
back.
you sit around and make jokes and break everything, you should break me so I don't have to feel this way.
So once I feel like I've gotten
My
properly
heartbeat's
upset,
racing,
we launch into
my
the
stomach's
anger scene.
shaking.
We had the denial phase, and now we're in the anger phase of grieving. So you can see on the audience's screens, their phones have turned like red, and we can send GIFs to basically light up their screens with colors that are corresponding to what's happening in the world. So they are getting a flavor of the immersion of the freaking out and breaking of the red world on their own devices. So now we are being sucked inside the NPC character into its heart.
Oh, do you hear that? A hood rattling around inside our NPC's heart.
It's
It
now
must lie in
becoming
one of
character
these chambers, but
of the NPC's
which
heart.
one? You must choose the path towards healing.
And there are 3 different
Together.
caves that are mouths
And sans
that we're
banana.
going to now meet and decide which
But
one
hold
we're
up,
going to
friends.
go inside,
We can only choose one path.
continue our journey.
You must vote and get along to decide. I know someone you can ask for some advice. Listen to your heart.
So now
Alright.
I'm going to start interacting as well with the
Because
at-home
when you
camera
listen
audience. I'm looking
to
straight into
your
the camera
heart, what
down
does
at
it
the
say?
bottom left of the screen. I'm doing the choreography
Many
to that
paths
camera.
to heal yourself. You gotta choose the way. Boom, boom, boom,
Letting the
boom,
audience
boom.
feel
Chamber
like they're in
one.
on this
Hi,
part of the
I'm
performance, even though they're not there.
Are you feeling sad? You don't have to. We've got games, colors,
And now this is
whatever this
classic
is. I
ventriloquy.
don't know.
We
Distract
have
yourself.
basically
Ignore
a
everything.
morph
Thank you, Chamber One. Thank you, disembodied
shape
voice.
key
So we can
on
vote blue and
the
go left
mouth
for distraction. We'll find out what's in
object or
Chamber
mesh.
Two.
and any
What
of
do you say,
my
friends? Shall
audio
we give
from
them
my
chamber
microphone will open and close.
All
naturally.
right. Our NPC is angry. All they can see is red. But maybe with your help, they can see
And I'm
what
gonna go
lies
into the audience
ahead.
and do some crowd work.
Stories in your
Good
hands
old-fashioned.
now. Life
And
is
the
full
music
of
cut out
choice.
in this
But we can only
performance.
choose one path in a unified
So it's me
voice.
checking in with
Said
my
when
musician
you listen
so I can get back
to
on beat
your
with him,
heart,
and then
what
we came
does
in
it
together.
say?
So it's live theater
There's
involved.
many paths to
and
heal
fuckery.
yourself. You gotta choose the way. Boom, 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 boom. Chamber 2. Hi, I'm Toxic Positivity.
And I don't worry about
deep
what
into
gets
the
me down,
audience.
because I just
Kind of
focus
the
on how
mix of landing
hashtag
up.
blessed I am. We're going to be the best versions of
And I have an
ourselves.
IR
Make the
light
world a
that's
better
pointing
place.
into
What do
the
you say?
theater
Sounds
so
pretty
that the
good.
headset
Probably
can
a
see in the
catch.
dark.
So we can go
It's
straight down the
infrared
middle for toxic positivity and vote green. Make a left for distraction to vote blue. Or try chamber 3. What do you say? All right. Talk amongst yourselves, or just let one of you decide. You can listen to the outsiders. They're along for the ride. You can choose any path, but beware they don't repeat twice. You can quit while you're ahead, but if you want my advice, said when you listen to your heart, what does it say? There's
Now that's more
many
sing-along.
paths to heal yourself. You gotta
Our
choose the
second
way.
little sing-along moment in the show.
Boom, boom, boom.
Chamber 3, those paths are full of risks.
And now
You
we're back
didn't
on stage.
come here to
I've
talk
taken a
about your
little loop.
feelings. You came to win a game. You know, you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. You never needed a stupid hero. The hero was inside you all along.
At ease, soldier. So, to the right to fix our own problems, go straight down the middle for toxic positivity, or go left for distraction, or try chamber 4. Ah! You know what? 3's fine. We're gonna stick with 3 chambers tonight. Get out those apps and vote, because it's time to listen to your heart and sing along. Here we go. You ready? Said when you listen to your heart. What does it say?
So now they're able to vote on which way they want us to go.
There's many
Three
paths to
chambers.
heal yourself. You gotta choose the way.
While we
Boom,
get this
boom,
last
boom.
chorus
Maurice
in.
Oke Jr. on the saxophone.
And it wouldn't be a proper show without a big solo number. And so here we have Maurice wailing on the saxophone, which is incredible.
Said when you listen to your heart, what does
So
it
some
say?
dancing sprites, some dancing blood vessels, just to be super weird about it.
There's many paths to heal yourself. You gotta choose the way. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go in 7-Up. Said when you listen to your heart,
Each of these
you've
3 chambers
already found your way.
is a
Here we
different
go,
playable
friends.
level, a different
Solving
world.
our own problems.
But based on their decision,
Say hi to the
we will go to a
NPC for me.
completely different world. So that gets more playability and variability and kind of repeatability. If someone came back a different night and we chose a different path, they would encounter a different puzzle and a different world to solve. So here's this maze world, and what we found out in St. Louis is that this world is too big. So only one of the participants is going to successfully load into this world, and I'm going to have to vamp for a very long time. But again, that is part of the show, and part of the enjoyment of the audience knowing that something has gone wrong and getting to feel like they're a part of this night's performance and this night's experiments and this night's problems.
We're gonna fix our own problems and be our own hero. We can just figure out how to do that. Okay. All right, friends, are you there?
So I can tell that my headset hasn't loaded in.
Do you
yet.
see a lot of
Still
blackness?
So
A lot of
this is why I'm
darkness
not
in the
checking with
headsets?
them because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's the Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah. All right, friends out there, you can see things we can't because this hasn't loaded and caught up yet. How exciting for everyone. Great. So study the maze well because we're going to rely on your help a lot. There's a hero's head where? In the center. In the center of the maze, there's a hero's head. Okay, great.
So this is truly falling without.
There's no body involved.
It's exciting.
I think the
It's
most
thrilling,
important question
because
is there a banana?
I'm not even in the
There
world.
is
There's nothing I can
currently
do to
no
save
banana.
this moment.
At this
I'm
time,
going to
undecided.
entirely
Great.
rely upon
It
some
could
sort
be
of
somewhere
input
else. There's a
from the
large
seated
maze ahead of
audience
us. Friends,
to
have you
figure out
loaded
how to
in?
navigate this maze.
Still
while
waiting. Great. You have. You see a maze. Fantastic. All right, Blue, we might be counting on you a lot. Great. How about you, Green? Are you loaded in? You see shit. Great. Like actual literal shit, or you see, this is also being live streamed to children, so good job. No, you see nothing, I'm guessing, from context clues? Great, it's just shit again, great. When in doubt, curse 3 times. Yes, there you go, perfect. All right, and what about you? You still see darkness. Okay, great. They can't do the maze when they can float above it? Go where they want. What is happening? What happened?
All right, well, I'm now in the maze.
You're now in the maze. Perfect. Okay. It seems perfect for me because it was what was supposed to happen, which is great for everyone.
So we're watching this
Okay, Green.
very meta balance of
You
what
see
it is
something
to watch
moving.
a Twitch
Great.
live stream, where you've got
You found the head?
gamer who is meta, both like
Oh, you
the
flew
host
up and then came
MC
back
of
down.
the live stream, but is also
Excellent.
just trying to play the game. And
All right,
the
you see it in the
game
rest of us.
commentary with their own
Green
personality,
won!
play style becomes
Hooray!
the content.
The collaborative experience has become a competition. Excellent. Green won. Green, can you help the rest of us win? No, you're on your own. Oh, man. Hi, Yellow. Oh, Yellow solved the maze. Oh, we gave Green a lot of credits. All right, Green. In your own words, you didn't solve shit. Great. Oh, hey, Red, welcome.
So
friends
I, as a performer,
reunited.
have realized that we're not
you
going to
gonna
really be able to
embrace?
explore
Is
this
this a
world. By the
romance?
time we get everybody loaded in, it's gonna have been too long.
Oh, look,
and we'll probably
look.
lose the audience.
I see
a little
blue.
bit. And so we're just trying to kind of jump ahead a little bit.
Whoa.
And I've really made the comedy and the content about the problems, about it breaking.
All right.
And
Well,
that's
Green, you
equally
seem very
enjoyable
eager,
for the
and there's
audience in a lot of
something
ways,
I
'cause they
think
don't
at
know
the
what
top
was
of the head
supposed to be
that you,
happening.
your
And this
banana
is
is
just about
there.
variable gameplay.
Yes, the
So
banana.
we've reunited this character
Good
with
job,
the
everybody.
banana that
We
they were
got
very
a
excited about.
banana. That's great. So, does anyone want to pick up the banana?
And when they
You're
grab
trying?
that banana, it's going to trigger the smoke
Okay,
monster
pick
that
it
we
up.
haven't seen in
There you
some
go.
time.
Good
And we're
job.
going to have to fight off the smoke monster
Oh, no.
once again.
Oh, what did you do? Stop. It's the
So
monster.
the audience is getting prompted
Quick,
to give
get
us
the monster to go away.
ice rocks to throw at the monster.
Grab these. Fight the monster. Don't take my friends. You use the spikes against the monster. Go. You got two hands? It's not working. This does not appear to be working.
So the floor of the world is going to crack, and we're
It's
going to
cracking.
fall through the bottom of it. And we will now stretch the world vertically and fall into darkness. And that's going to cover our scene transition. We literally just moved on the server between two different worlds without the audience knowing. And we did that previously when we went inside the mouth
But
and the
where
heart,
are we?
and previously before that when we went inside the heart.
Down.
So there's these ways that we kind of cover our
Because we
transitions
failed.
between worlds to be able to load
I couldn't be the
larger
hero.
worlds
I knew.
across the entire show.
It
Kind of
was
like
silly
a
for me to
drum
believe,
or a
even with a
flag
banana.
being
I
able to
wasn't
load in different
designed to
scenery
do
in a
something like
sneaky way.
this. And now we're alone.
So now we're in this black void at the bottom of
I
the
don't
depression
know.
world.
And I don't know if I'm stuck like this forever.
And I'm going to remind them, I have the control.
I never knew
It's my
this
story.
was part
This is a
of the
musical.
game.
We've got our 11
Defeat
o'clock now.
only
Half an
meant
hour.
that we do it again. I roll to play nothing. Every day was the same. Was enough. You looked up to me when I first said hello.
So this is the most
The
abstract
answers
part
to
of
the
the show.
questions I
My
chose.
shadow on the back
Say
wall
the
becomes a variety of
adventure
2D
is fine to
springs that make shadow
control.
puppets literally
Not
on the
enough.
lantern that we're inside of. And
I used to
it's just
be
a very artistic, expressive reimagining of the journey that led us here.
I used to be enough. Now everything comes at a much higher cost. I was okay with losing until I felt lost. Waiting for the chance to restart, log out, or pause for long enough to let me avoid my reality. I'll never find my way back to
Now,
the
those
start.
2D sprites
Should've
are going
known
to start
better
invading
than
our
follow
3D space
my
and become
heart.
3D
World
objects.
I was
And we're
built
actually
for
getting
has
caught up
broken
in the storm
apart.
of all
Why
those
didn't
cloudy
you
clouds.
reprogram me to be the
And we're all going to spin inside of
would it
this
be
tornado, basically becoming the smoke monster that we've been
if
running
I
away
could
from
just
the whole
start everything over, take an easier path, keep all the cheat codes, but upgrade my stats. I'd climb my way atop that leaderboard and finally feel love. I promise I could be enough. Come down, come back, come through. Need out, need up, I need you. What if this level was the rest of our time? Stuck in a story that's never been mine. Tell me I don't know where to go. Take the light, guide me home. Don't need a light to see. It all looks bleak to me. Voices inside me scream forever, never enough.
So this is the only dynamic light in the entire show that come up and
Will I
underlights
ever
me in that
be
moment.
enough?
Everything else has been baked.
I think I've had enough. Where should we come up? Into the unknown.
And so now in the darkness, you can actually tell that the
I would love to get
void
out of
we've
here.
been
How do we
stuck
do
inside
that,
of-
Green?
The void we've been inside
How do
is
we do
actually
it?
a staircase.
Wait, hold on. Yellow, are you suggesting that you found a way out and you abandoned the rest of us and went out and got it? Well, when you're holding the light for someone, you have to go at their pace. Okay. Hi, thanks. We got red and blue and got
We're now
green.
going to proceed
I don't
up
see
this
yellow.
staircase. And
Oh,
there are
yellow's just
different
gonna wait
versions-
for us. Okay.
There's different
Great.
versions of this world.
Well, the
where
rest of you are
staircase is
very, very
different
helpful, which is
lengths,
nice.
Depending on how long we think this beat needs to stretch out. So there's a door on the second landing.
Yeah, there's a lot
and
of
there's also
support,
a
which is
door
nice.
on the fifth
Green,
landing.
I don't want to leave you
So we
behind.
can take them up for what
Yeah,
feels
don't
like
leave
one,
the
but
banana,
shorter,
especially
depending on
important.
where we are on the show. And the
Hey.
energy I'm receiving from the audience.
Red, you seem good at navigating the darkness. Have you done this before? Not this exactly. What kind of darkness have you navigated? Well, that's why I asked it, my guy. What about you, Blue? Have you navigated darkness?
And this is the part of the show we're still
That is.
workshopping and figuring out, but it's close. I can
Good
get
callback.
the audience member to realize that I want them to talk about
It seems to go
dark
on
moments
forever.
in their own life, struggles, how they got out of a bad situation, but we're still not quite primed or ready emotionally to
Yeah,
open
yellow
up.
got there.
But
There's
I think that
rocks
if
in the
we
way.
allow the gameplay to get a little
Now.
less jokey and a little more serious, and
Green.
keep the stakes of this depression level a little
Look
higher.
at how helpful you're all
We might
being,
be able
except
to get
yellow,
there.
which I'll
That's what we're
still
still
keep
working
in
on.
mind and be petty about for the rest of the game. Yeah.
But this was a
Keep
much
coming.
rowdier performance. It's in a theater that sells
is
alcohol. Like I could tell that we were having just a lot more fun
We're
and
almost to
games
the top.
rather than trying to force any sort of seriousness. Or,
Thanks for helping us
too
get
much
out of
to
here.
say.
Oh, yellow's
Now we get up to
clearing
the
a
top,
path of
and
rocks.
there's this doorway that's covered in rocks.
Thanks,
that
Yellow. That's a little bit
has
of
gone ahead and
redemption.
done.
Man, this story has everything.
Usually we do this all together,
Okay.
but Yellow has gone ahead and done it.
Oh, it seems like a really far way to go, though. Hang on. Well, friends, can you use your
So
apps to
now their apps
clear the
will
path for
actually
us?
create a pathway
give
of
us some
for
rocks?
us that you can see.
If you start with the top
So we
right,
have
maybe we
to
can get on this first rock
Touch
first.
them together as a group, and then if a bunch of people are touching them, it actually
Perfect.
freezes
Come, friends.
and holds in.
We got it.
So we can get about 10, 15 people to all hit that
Go,
button.
go, 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 go.
We can give ourselves a
Oh.
path across.
Are you
rock
there,
by rock.
friends? Come on. I've got you. Wow. This looks like the end. But
We've
you've taught
got
me
a
that
math
ends
mesh so we
don't
can
need to be
cross.
scary.
And now this is a dead end for.
Thanks for taking
the
such
net
good
mesh.
care of
They
me
can't
and
actually
each
walk
other.
any further. They can't go far else.
I mean, look around at everything you've done and you out there.
Finale song. And this was the first song I ever wrote in
But
the
now
show.
it's maybe
And it's
just
designed
take a
to
moment
offboard the
before you
audience
move
to
through.
a sung meditation.
Let's make a circle together.
So we
Close
slowly
your
instruct
eyes
them
and journey
to return their eyes
inside
and slowly
you.
take out
Now breathe
and
in
reunite them.
and breathe out. Breathe through you don't forget to breathe. Yes, I expect you to do this part with me. Y'all did lots of dumb things throughout the game, but I went along with it. And now it's time to set down control. No, seriously. Set down your controllers and feel what you feel. Whatever's inside you is right. Accept it as your result. I will heal at my own pace. Life is a journey. It is not a race. My
What's
life can
interesting
be
is now with hand tracking,
tracking what is gone.
the headset can still move.
We
their
all
hands,
have a
but at least their
story.
controllers are out.
We all have a
Got their
song.
eyes
Now,
closed,
with this in
hopefully.
mind,
They're breathing.
press down through your feet.
Have them
Press
feet.
back into your body.
Be
Press
present about their posture.
through.
Really sit inside their breath.
Wiggle your fingers and reach out.
You can see the audience.
Reach
in the front row along
up
with
to
us.
the
It's
sky
adorable.
and reach for something bigger than you.
So now I feel like I can take them
Now
out.
relax
As
and
we're safe.
take off the mask and
Now to
open
fully get them out of
your
her set. And return them to the fact that they did all of
eyes.
this in front of a viewing audience.
You are surrounded by support that is seen and unseen. Everyone you know will experience loss, will lose everything. And so you are not alone. Say it, you are not alone. Say
So now they're having the full experience of what if you wandered on stage during a musical
Say you
and the
are not
cast
alone.
sang with you.
Say it, you are not alone. Say I am not alone. Everything we shared together now comes to an end. But that doesn't mean it wasn't real. We can escape our programming. We all have a role to play. We can go anywhere, but none of us can stay.
And all the avatars, all the cinematics, everything is sucked inside this white light to send everything to white to the end of the show. And then we will have credit and take our
Yes.
curtain calls with our audience participants while the orchestra plays out the finale. And that is our show. I acknowledge the orchestra pit, the musicians. I acknowledge the live stream video camera so that everyone feels like they were connected and a part of the shared experience. And then we dance on stage for the last 30 seconds of the song while the credits roll. And then we just stage door and talk to people about the show. Cool. And that is on my YouTube channel along with other performances and other videos. If at any time someone wants to watch it without a guy talking over it the whole time about how it got made. Well, I think
Yeah,
it's very
thanks.
limited
That
and
was-
spatial.
That was fascinating. Really
Awesome, awesome,
fascinating.
awesome.
Thanks, y'all. Are there any lingering questions?
Oh, yeah. Right. So there are certainly a lot of moving parts in there. And did you build it up in layers for testing and before you let loose on everyone?
Yeah, so this started as part of that Onboard XR WebVR incubator and showcase. So we actually started with a song that is not in this performance because we didn't end up going to that world. But we started with a sing-along underwater, solving a puzzle together with an octopus, and kind of getting a sense of, would an audience sing along with me in VR? Would the latency throw them off? Would they want to feel a sense of, while I was singing, still solving a puzzle or participating or wandering around? And then from there, we kept expanding, building what I would say the shittiest version first, like really grabbing early library assets, cubes, just seeing how people traverse the space, what was engaging them, what wasn't, what that kind of like 5-act structure would still look like. So that was our kind of, and then every time we perform it, we typically debut a new song.
Okay, that's certainly really quite. So what's sort of the time scale for how you've developed this?
Time scale as in runtime of show, or as in
No,
like how long this has
over
been in the
time
works?
of how to develop and put all these bits
So
together.
so this project has been put together over the course of a year on kind of like nights and weekends and stopping and starting.
That's pretty good. A lot of trial and error then.
Yeah.
And I remember I did catch a comment you meant about perception of time and your various ways of coping that with the doors and so on. Do you find much slippage?
Much slippage in time?
Yeah.
Absolutely. For me, I usually have a stage manager in my ear. I have like a little earbud. So the stage manager
Good.
can talk to me.
Yeah.
Because especially during the gameplay sections and the massive areas of improvisation, what it ends up being 15 minutes to me feels like 5. So having someone remind me of like, okay, cool, we've probably hit this moment. Like, let's keep going is super helpful from the outside.
Well, yes, the amount of immersion in there, you could probably get lost quite quickly, and then you've got to pull in all the characters and keep to a plot, and yeah, a lot. That was really interesting. Thanks for that.
Thank you. Hooray!
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Oh, that's great. All right. Mm. Mm.
You can find me at Brendan A. Bradley on all the platforms. So if there's a Brendan A. Bradley, it's probably me.
Okay.
Righty-ho.